so any. And I brother numre nyame de ache mbio ye da twede mpo nyame asese na da Roma. And so wama ye kwanya se Ghana memu nsensem ahodro ye madwendwe ho. As usual, it's your favorite Tuesday evening show on Kessben TV, Adwenkyere and Ghana Mantemo Edru NCM, baby, I'll share Biano. Yamamunina, so war the northern part of Ghana, northeast Savannah, upper east, upper west, and now over Bono East, and now say over Ashanti region, and now say Volta region OT, and now Western region, Western North. And now say Greater Accra, and baby our central region, baby I'm more here, Biano, Yamamunina Ajo. Yamedia Chambio, I am a jewelry, Senia Munimono, brother Nimrebia, Bonochuko Sinondua, yet na say a war, my favorite television station, Kessben TV. So na Yamanosem, ya Diatum say, and on a day, a chichiro, my Kebi Mamin Kebi, and a D. Edijuma. A betty me about say, over party A. Ebetimi aba say over party B, ebetimi aba say over party C. Nanso so say bibi na ono obi enya adwen a eya no baba ye ene adwenkyere ena ye de ededwuma no. Enya sekantwe na enya mabo. Enti wo kire wadwen na onua nso akire na dwen. Enu nti anwumre ye besi nkonwa na ya kire adwen e wo Ghana memu nsensem ahodo ya ekọ eso no emu bebre no aho. Empanifo enu wo mo ebededwuma anwumre sane amunim no. Honorable Foriajima Bodido na friend Zuba and Raphael Safo Patrick, or the Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer Edema MPP. Nyamiya Adomo say we share o calendar na ene date no Nyamiya Adomo na chese memenda ebe and MPP Super Delegate Conference elections ebekoso. Super Delegate elections no ebekoso ewo Ghana Mantemu Dunsianum, including the MPP headquarters, salam down crying. Honor, we are told to say, in 24 to say, that's where I found no make a hono, almost so about 2 or more edie. Now, there's opinion pool, about Bonte and from UK research group will be. Now, almost say, almost to form, now, almost call Mantemo, Edunsi, and Munina, Ghana 4, Titri MPP delegate, Omba no be Kodin Komono. Nippon Romudin Komono, say, Ometo abano wa hamuntemu ebupen eduoso mienu ene echirepo ye ka ho 72.9% ediama His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Almost say 7.7% say ometo abano ediama former Trade Minister Alan John Kojo Cherematen aka Alan Cash for the people, job for the boys. And almost a cabio say 4.7 say ombeto omaba ediama Kennedy akompreko ohene e Japan. Afei omwa eto asubio 1.9% e kwabene Japan and omtre say ombeto amano and 0.8% enso so ombeto ediama Dr. Free Akotro. Enti UK research group yi na omode abei. Now, there have been a lot of reactions. If he comes to Nubebre, ever. Now, Ubisa Kennedy Japan camp, Yanni lawyer, Amuda Tedin Komono. Also, Amude, Nea Amuda and Senipa 5 near Koi. Now, Senipa 5 no, in Japan, better so me and San. Already, the Ohianos were back in no, a few hokono, and Nipado door, ye party delegate to do one betwaba into your honor dinner ni Eshe. Utie Alantremate camp. Yanni lawyer Boabian Samoa and the team Komo. Hopes in a doyanso. Actually, na adwene fa ho na also research no e bogus na nyame yadoma Alan ebe surprise obi a ewo election nim otie honorable Dennis Mirakraboaje ya okasa de ma team Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono so chese o omo de research no basa ya ebo omo ema omo timi strategize ye fi se enye 72% no omo pe ko omo nya akra ko metime nya be 90 to 100%. Nti near UK research group no aka no ma omo so atoto omo ne maye na omo ehunea atosini na ebedru nyame yadom amemenda no na enkomatimi apajamu na eno so omo relax kra o se ye ka se omo nenam Western region ho ba bi omo ne party delegate eguso a omo do omo ekasa enyumre ebe share MPP internal elections ene matters arise ne senior AC eko so far so good. Mami more national executives nabaso. If it's NDC the eba no yetena hakai. baby amebo omaba so and say look as if say apart from omo campaign all the 10 aspirants no nyina omo ye no committee no atoto omo niema ye ama ye ne mo kase no bibia eda na kwam Professor Aaron Akuoko and omo super delegate conference committee no open po da no but your Facebook no Kessben TV Facebook no Kessben TV and na share or Kessben television so say DSTV so na share ya channel 364 and na Go TV na share or so channel 121 and Odejo box no so your favorite TV station Kessben TV and then you share my humble servant Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng betimi afrɛ me honorable anumre me na me de ho chia me yentie Professor Michael Kwe nensema ode eto dwane bi efa MPP elections ebeba so no ye nhwe kakra embra ye beto so.
And as in particular me mentioned with regard to vote buying and that kind of thing, we are very mindful of such challenges in politics. Those who have the Constitution of the Republic will see that political parties can't just operate. All they do must be in accordance with democratic principles. That is a mandatory provision of our Constitution. And we will ensure that that is done. It is because of such problems that the committee has found it necessary to also ensure that you cannot bring a telephone, because the telephones take pictures. It's not because of calls, it's because of pictures, to where you are going to vote. You make it an offense so that you don't have a situation whereby someone takes a picture of how he or she voted so as to go and sell it to somebody for some financial interest, whatever. So we are mindful of this and we are doing all we can, reminding the public also that in this good country of ours, vote buying is an offense. It's a criminal offense. If you engage in it, both the giver and the givee will face criminal consequences. In fact, it is because we are all to go by democratic principles that we have invited you here. You are stakeholders in the democratic process, the fourth estate of the realm. And we expect you to actually help us to do what is right in this country. Sometime, not too long ago, a particular media woman, when we published the register of voters, made some scathing remarks, particularly towards our General Secretary. It was most uncalled for. It was not a final register. You know that even the Electoral Commission publishes proposed registers, so that you go and inspect and know whether a deserving name is missing or not, and so on and so forth. That was the purpose. And in actual fact, people went through whatever queries they had, I can assure you, have all been dealt with. So it was rather an exercise towards the democratic process and the democratic end. I will appeal to all the media people. If you have any difficulty, please contact the secretary of the committee or headquarters as a whole, and you have those queries duly answered. Meanwhile, we are glad that
Enti Professor Aaron Akuoko ono na nyame ya duma elections ebe koso memenda no committee a party mpanifo no ate wa panimpa oda no na okasa na ne kokobo no titire ne e friend vote by ene se ma aspirant bi anya na dwen se okoto sebi nipa adwen with money na odisika ekoto aba omo ebeto no enti sise ni nyina egu akwan mu adwumre yene mu nyina bedi nkomo hwan na your favorite candidate na hwan na wote po no se obetimi lead nyame yadomo a Saturday aba ebeto ewo MPP party no emu no on the ballot paper senior ICT and now show Kessben TV so no Kennedy Japan eda number 1 Adwenkyere Martin eda number 2 Jogati eda number 3 Kojopoku eda number 4 Dr. Friakoto number 5 Kwabena Eje Japan number 6 Francis Adenimo number 7 Kofi Kunedo Apreko number 8 Boache Jakon number 9 and Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency the Vice President, Eda number 10. Tino, one a year of favorite. Na opinion poor bay also comment to home and saying, what's up no by dema when you may know a year 0551 599933 0551 599933 0551 599933. Afei Bank of Ghana eba se omo esi omo esidan. Afei omo so omo disika boa economy no. Minority say omo ntiase. So Dr. Ernest Addison, Bank of Ghana governor should go. Omo koje permission fi post for so September boso me de to so enum omo eye kire e de tia Bank of Ghana. Na nyumre omo de atodwa say I to say minim se vandal so omo colleague no. And answer KNUSB a Unity Hall Sekatanga. Almost say rest not. Na and say minority say almost rest because sister Bank of Ghana governor ne the deputies no omubeko. But Bank of Ghana so HH mo say enya adwumbone na sa dan kura e bi enya politics na edonkuma NDC members of parliament no de ya. Omo ka ho asem mfie miensa ni. Na omo ye ho hyehyɛ say omo esi na sa hyehyɛ no kura de na omo ya to dada no bo ato force kure ne we minority leader na onim ho bi nti omo nwanwa se abedu babia abedrei na omo nya bone bia fi se asase wo so nti na wo se nya babia beboa ma Bank of Ghana omudwumadie etumi edimo na ene Philip Abrabu we director of research at the Bank of Ghana oni enuanom City FM4 edi enkomo yentie se ne odensem no to dwa kakra yenhwe kakra mra.
When they say BOG makes a profit, how do you make profit? Where do you make your profit from?
So we also have income.
Okay, so where is the income from? You do IGF? What do you do?
Yeah, so the BOG is in the possession of some Government of Ghana securities. We do transactions for Government of Ghana. We charge fees. We are also in the business of lending to the banks in the overnight market. So we charge them when they all come for these overnight loans.
So they pay with interest.
They pay with interest.
So then you post
and
the profit.
Interest, yes, it's at the policy rate.
I see.
So we pay some profit. So on the income side, there are specific line items that bring in income to the bank.
And last year your profit was what?
1.2 billion.
The previous year, do you remember?
The previous year it was also a profit item.
So in the past,
yes.
Have we ever seen a BOG record a loss? Do you recall?
I don't recollect.
So this would be the first time we are recording a loss.
The massive loss.
That's a big deal. And why?
A big deal. Well, so the reason is primarily due to the domestic debt exchange. Just as the banks suffered losses on their holdings of Government of Ghana instruments, the BOG also suffered a loss on its holdings of Government of Ghana instruments. The holdings of our instruments are classified into two distinct types of instruments. We have what we call the marketable instruments, and then we have those that we call the non-marketable. The marketable instruments, Bank of Ghana can pick those instruments, go to the secondary market, and trade those instruments for cash. For the non-marketable instruments, you can't do that. The non-marketable instruments are things like the COVID bond. The non-marketable instruments are things like certain toll bonds that we are holding in our portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
The non-marketable are things like, let's say, Telecom Malaysia bonds. There was a Telecom Malaysia deal with Ghana Telecom. The deal went bad along the line. We had to step in. There was a bond that was issued just to make the transaction go smooth at that time. Now, these non-marketable instruments, they date as far back as 1992. Legacy bonds that we are holding on our books. If you put the marketable instruments plus the non-marketable instruments, the impact on the domestic debt exchange coming from the domestic debt exchange, we incurred a loss on just these two items alone to the tune of 48.1 billion Ghana cedis. These are two items. The third is Cocoa Board. We also had some loans to Cocoa Board which were impaired as a result of the domestic debt exchange. In the discussions that preceded the domestic debt exchange with the IMF, it was decided that Cocoa Board's debt to BOG be also restructured. So we suffered a loss from there. If you put the 48 together with the Cocoa Board, it put us somewhere close to 51.3 billion Ghana cedis. This was the loss that we incurred from just these three items alone.
NT Bank of Ghana, Director of Research, Philip Abrabo, and Ochemu, say a debt restructuring, no, and Cocoa Board, Sikabia, no, so Madema Bank of Ghana, a Koba, say, and which you know, say, Omo, a restructuring nibi, na Omo Yansi for fro, is a senka, Omba Jessica Botino. And look at Hobby, and Amoma Bokanti, Yasebi, Asebi, almost a Sessi Kennedy, sending a minority person of Magana for Etino. Almost one form of into her. And you may ever to a boss na yet in combo. Electoral Commission send ya in no about money. September was me or mobile chassis and I and a friend voter registration exercise. Na the chairperson of Electoral Commission, Mami Jen Mensa. I'll say mobile no a war, district offices. Yeah, I wore 265. Tigana Mantem Dunsi anymore, 16 regions, and all district offices a woman and woman ebe registration no. Yentie and Sem Kakra, na Yenshe Kakra, or the Tuja Emra.
As a commission that is determined to conduct credible, transparent, fair, and peaceful elections, we were keen to establish and uphold the integrity of the foundational document, which is the voters' register. Hence, our proposal to use a Ghana card as the sole document for identification of a person's citizenship, as well as age. Our experience from the 2020 registration exercise, ladies and gentlemen, showed that several minors and foreigners using the window of the guarantor system found their way onto our roll. To rid the register of minors and foreigners in 2020, the Electoral Commission established
So the Electoral Commission chairperson, Yamame Obafefe Jane Mensa, and Odin Sem Hodo Jano. Now, okay, say anyone wants a parliament. Yeah, Omako Emra says, say, for Ghana card, any BBA, and Oko Bank in the BBA. Ghana card, yani did Juma, and so easy say, Omo de non quanko trading party for money, Omo de cum. Na utie party for non so almost say, the entire person the Ghana card in Kwambe trading, MPP in this in parliament, Omano Cobb and Chrome speaker can't be no, and it's a NIA, National Identification Authority. Professor Tefani team ebe count parliament say omuntu me print obi a card man ti say NIA for abeka say ye mo obi a card na parliament na sebedwa ya to abayi omo koje tum say ye mfa Ghana card nkoye na bebre nya kwa ntwere omo din bia. Don't forget say MPs no bebre beto omo so about 2024 ye beto presidential elections nti na che say ni nyina presidential election no ne MPs no election na ebe koso no o kan ni nyina abomu a na Akuoko Kwarteng. But now political parties in Kumana Kambom womo MPP NDC nyina ka ho bi de to Electoral Commission ni say also obey registration no ewo district offices only no enya de a ebeboa fi say district no bi ho a emuso titire omo wo search from place be a just wa fasene na wabedu adwira na wafaka bamampo sa na wafabia consulta na wakwa train din say obeso onya voter ID card. Enti the political parties in the two easy enim ni say ekura yaka yenwe onsesa na niam mu kakra na enkoma konya ema 1500 gazetted areas na electoral areas na Electoral Commission no agia tum dada no Oma registration in Koson since Obeka say, ye no only district offices. Yentie party for no Omun Sam Kakra, Omun so Omu Yens and Trefon Shiamu, Omu de Tuja. Okay. And in course of your discussions, no, ye beti Omun Son Sem no Ebi. And in Resa, I mean, kind a Masutrino, Honorable Richard Ofori Ajima Bodi, former MC Ewa Boase, Municipal. They said bebre no na no ID birthday wa ha mu hyiam se Akuoko for body dey that be on ba ban mu a e be a deputy chief of staff e be a regional minister na ma no am se position no kura mo di ka tema de wo opposition dada e de ama no odamase papa he seated already and I'm Raphael Safo Patrick the Ashanti Regional Youth Commander Edema MPP Raf Akwaba so microphone mama say okay na fiat say
If you go,
BBI come on.
Minia, no point Roma, you pa Kokona South somewhere there.
Yeah.
I think,
me man chebi wo bono region almost share mo. Na almost mo papa mo ya de pa, almost mo be no mo hene no mani mfe no, almost mo papa mo ya de pa.
Na me pese me ko won sem na okay kan be no Ukraine me gidi se obi a so da ye pa. Na minia no man this for mo ba hin na minia zuba ya go man position chief of staff ni ade hin no mo ba.
Oh,
oh, nya say nya dey o tie. Mo ba hin za na make.
Senior minister no dey say.
Osama for the senior minister no dey say.
No dey say.
Me refuse.
We nya be 76.
Me ntiase na ye ba na.
O ti dey officer o carry say.
O je jiri say.
Abeso tell say fa ho ni mfie do obedu opposition.
E dey a obedi.
Onya 76.
Onya sa rehye mu ni sa rechiche 70 I think.
I like the courage. Me ni agem pa obobo man no.
Oba no.
Yes Nyankopon.
Okay.
Nyoni MPP for the plan.
O say
Onyame.
ya ma oneso kakra.
Onyankopon.
O say yes why there.
Yes nyoni MPP for the plan.
Okay.
What you say?
I don't know guys.
O china se bono nko anim.
Okay.
Nti ni se mo kasa
I like the quote but o say yes any Nyankopon ne
MPP for the plan.
Oh, okay. That's it. O mu nim de be si chira.
Omo no ma dwen bibi o. Da bi ompo mo kwa.
Okay.
It is nyame ne mo fa plan ah.
Yeah.
Omo de mu ne om kwa na ombedwere.
Okay.
No Nyankopon na otimi ku nipa be 3000.
Okay.
No da je ekuro ba ko. Was say whole state. No da je nipa 8.
Okay.
Sa nyame no. Enya ne den so be ku MPP fo nyina man this year dinkunim.
Anyway, where preamble until ya ma omo nyina akwaba. Afei ya the discussions no so. Raf mami say o.
Wade wadaruma. Okrom twafo hene.
Okrom twafo hene okay.
Adase form na.
Yeah.
Twafo hene. Ana o chebo ahantan. Otoso mienu.
Okay.
Ene na woda.
Okay.
Nti mijina dance form na dance ma nyina na mni amana na trinkwa. Oyo hena brantia.
Okay.
Na nya na ya mpa ebo nya se nya mema ne nyinkyire. Ahine yade esombo. Na obedi ahine a omanfo omuyedi ene omukanko nya ne dawso.
Okay.
Sa ho akokodo ne ho nimde nya me ofa ndom na no chebo antai. Na undi ne manfo anim na adanse titu adanse formina eme kabahwe na se yiti ayi ya kasa na boasi de fe na ponko.
Okay.
Wa be adanse do pass hene.
Okay.
Na yempa bo ne se na anu nyina beti ba kom ho bo
Yeah.
se yemo edu se de kan na yete no ti yema dance ma nyina adwo
ya ba na nanom nyina adwo yewuranom santimewura otufo se tutu ababio ne nananom amohwe nyina na ntai ohene afa na ba no na
makaje mko for obuso mwi
na za tufo afa na ba no
ebi mukeza edu tuo ne de ara fa territory order
edinkan ohwa asase odweso potem ho ene twemu abesin call be kwa abodom ena ebesin call abesin call abontem enti nananom ye mamwadwo
ahi o mesele
nana kwa kudia na anu ya abontem hine
konso hine asa na eba abontem
konso hine ya konso hine
abontem no mzo okoro so den kan mpabo akoro aso
oh it is
ziri baba ko den kaso
I would say dey be wuro
oh it is to baba badodin
e bia no nim dey be say
you was stubborn chiefs was antimemu too much the ekosi the area the sanity bebe na me mo video camera kamebo amene too more because ye too nkofo me hwe video na me nkofo be omu nyina kiri wa bisiri ka mo za so ye hu so no afele na ka ukode dada ebi mo feel am so I got
yeah
say no ye say two be no say gina no no ye ad libs that's na na hu dia wa hobo to task eti eye ye chese ahefu no hwe
yeah
na ohwe omudodo na sa sesem
the crowd don't make galam say but edoso bottom hade no ekosi abontam de nyina nsa sesem
abontam de no kwa de na je say hwem na say me na nam sa se be odidi so nyina ya be mu say onu go edidi ya ba mdim ti omuhwe
okay
omuhwe ohwe say yeru akasa ohun ohwe na dimi na ne pa o say difficult decision man mo say enya ade a o ya ode ani je na
yeah
but ohun say enema ekoso so ha santema
na uti asem na o ka kire adade abos konso hine ya o say
this about him no ne
o say one no ene no anso ka kire na nakokodua de otu no ne say so on pese ono be ka bom no ma kire santema ya nko ma kwan metena ho mo meso ayin kire no opese o ma kwan opese o ma kwan ma obebuo nti na wotena ase se ebre ma be so ayi tutu ye wie tutu powder go so enso ayi nyina ye kobi ti wo so ayi wie na beboa ma santema nko so afedi e kweka prot ibom se
na me me kwa bibia nyam da enyem ngo kwa se wo hini bi se ye kasa ye bai kwa ya so wo fa temba oba no de face out na mafia na ka chacha so wase me kwa bi ekutu bi te be da ka adebia
na no
omo be ba be di o ade no
omo so mo mani na ho
won hwe kwa pemfo baby o se oben hwe de ediri yobiri
oben
hwe de ediri yobiri
okay
ohun
okay
nti wo hwe de ekoso na munyina nanom mahweni double C no munyai na ye chewa waso be yese emza promise for so after 31 years kwa mada ho muso benya ba hima
okay
nti for about 2 months no
yemo nananom a wo moboa ema
yenda era
yeda era se ba yemo nananom a moboa makuro koso yemo omo so abaso nananom bi ho a omo si market ebi ye toilet ebi mpunti o sese binka aban na osenko de bakra no akwan nyina na no betimi fa grader na omotwetwa so nti no na mo
jamra na kwapia he no ya de school dance onu atimi de sikase
e gazi ebodi ya egone o nti mama nkabo
kroma ahemfu menu bi wa omahini ye mefe especially how they manage asase na bo acha asa na askwa mama
ya so go mama boy ni ya
na cha kom hini
okay
na cha kom hini na askwa omi exemplary
okay
sibi omo se manage omo nsase kan sase no and him say atuma techiman hini
nananom bi so
man bi kokko bi ono so
atuma techiman hini se ono no
mafia bi na wo ho
ono no ho no obu akuyapemfo be ne say
obi hwede de yobiri
obi hwede de yobiri wo se ho na ejako nom case bi omutu teacher ni no na omde ne bae enti obi hwede de yobiri
hwede ye tu no mama adam for pa
okay
but
enti yamona nanom bia baso honorable ebinum ya de na ye besere se ejamo asem de ne kan ye de nti ye kan kura hu se ye kan kakra nana o se ko fisa sabia profo mo hine
so omo de omo abi politics nana kasa kire omo
o se
omo de omo abi politics no mo ye active partisan politics no me de obey politics na bana mi titu se politics na o ya hwe no afama ko ye ntwadwan hu
okay o hinate enti mame na nananom bia se na nananom bi nso amadaroma yetu ensase so nsa bia 50,000 Ghana 60,000 Ghana and so street boy boshia na nanto toilet kura ma ne mema nyina ni bi akwan kura nyina akwan kura nyina yenyi na bese bibisa na nanom asem kakra reko ansa 50 na nan kwa betimi anom so di bi ye puntu kakra e ma manfo o se cha hia ne de beka
se de bi e beka so
enti na nanom adas honorable nananom de mamtio kakra bi honorable we Raf mamtio kakra
nyiri kan me ncha yetiefo ne mo se hwe on TV ne sanso da o mo ajuju akoko ye ba bi shia binanda nwumre se ametaka says Otisia Bontina, the comments, positive comments, and sometimes will be a from soccer crano, say the Nipanos in needing community as a platform, a very big platformer. Boy, it sounds like the Omomudi, a Chinomore, no more boy, where Cassa Mone, your discussions in your domasi. Mijidi say, Mene, there be a meta animia Zuba, you know, on issues of this nature. The kind partner say, Nasantene, 242. Oma hinia efe.
Okay.
Oma hinia efe. Nei, Santinia Kuala, Nasa Santinibia, I feel proud. So, Tintankuru, so. In social media, you should now said you pay free a training by different tribes, different regions, under different chieftaincies. It's boss and tehine abaso. Any strictness, fairness, our DSM was anti-memoir. Especially for us, videos no abontene. Said you not see DSM, and they said you see a judge DSM or see any decisions babontene no. You know, age me hunubi. First, in the Viana Akuoko with them, your cameras and bonnet travel abontene. But then, especially with the judgment in a bar.
PSA the video need better so much. PSA I saw the video no crab to so much.
Now something the judgment. I must wait tie and cruboni nyina koso we na hemfo ne aman hene ne ahemfo ni nyina ka won adwene wi na adum pempenso say na something be ma the final judgment. It say the traditional court system. Yeah, amamre ne amane said ye nananom na wo si di asem e wo santimamu no. Ejiri say no na kwasi buro ni yeso obesua no. O sua e wantima nsua ne ye. Enti enye wonwa say ebinum eguso charge say so hwe kwan ya santihene ene santiman ene ahemfo wa santimamu edi asem na ye bedi asem ne be wie ne etu na de so no kwadu a ye de abono no santihene kirechire ma wa wo yebu ye bo kwadu no nipodi ni asem bi aga
ahini ye de ye bo kanyina na say that
sometimes I'm to say hey kwan be so pa na amamre ne amane efe na megiri se wo say the modern political system no niema bebre akọ megiri se betime asu afri santiman ne asante se de yesi ye niema wo ya hensem se de yesi di asem ne ahobrasia ye de wo matumi.
Okay.
Well, the kind of some I what you call something in fie na what you call me masemi kokruko semu kroma. There be ho, there be me sikadra son. Sikadra fe.
Entie na no abontam hene ne de ne kakra bimra. Ya yenhwe. But your Facebook no Kessben TV. Entie kakra bimra.
Ti yanam tina enyeyi lera adaro
so be di hina ko mo kwa mo bi nso agire no so se be ko ko hine mo kwa mo bi a be swai se be ya mo je be bo ma hini akoso na sa so ma se ye di su kama
na abebo kwadu say contractor for be Jodesco for uma bejaza no more tete wo na abeka
so wa mo te ni bebo kwadu say contractor for be uma bejaza asibi no mo trouble ho etete asase no ton wo na beka
no more tete
so be wa ya ta no so o mo tete asase no ton ana yura o se samate ye show mo na musa asukuru so baba ya no na boko do ha
aka go da no ma beje ni eto ne ko fa de tu ase bi nyina ba
se ba ya na wa so ma beje no mo ti sa so ton e na ko fa de tu ase bi nyina de ba ya ro ni mu ha
sa me ma se ko je asase na mo ton
so sa me ma se ko je asase so mo de aduma bi e ma fa che ton na go fo
service plots na mo ye na me stadia
yo so by the service port na mo ye was the side the munyai mo bi alcohol no you has a group
ATI.
On people say na Ukraine as well no see as soon as from na peja from
Enti Asantemera, ohine nyankwada otumfo 32 ababio. Yes. Yes. Ralph, but me and no see on political discussions. Okay, for no see.
Me jidi say. Yeah, proud. Baby I be drew Ghana ha biara. Enya homaso. You be boss Santini aka yedin ho.
Me medical case.
Me say baby I be drew bia Ghana ha.
Nyankopon bo wiase.
Na kradi
Korea
na
Zuba Israel ni no bo Santini. Ansa no bo American.
Okay.
Zuba ye be ho why ho.
Okay.
Badin to ankasa bibi wo mu. Say kasi ya tu badin to bibi wo mu.
Okay.
Na Santini be dia konwa ya na Kinsoro mo bai. Na for the past 22 years ni Santini ama Kinsoro mo sem na daddy.
Otimu say ka ohine na president anko yi nipa bebre di.
Enye wo mu de keke bi o.
Akuoko me say
Baba mi Akuoko ire.
Masa me komona ye di no ye di santi se mo timfa we ni me se mo se nkomo
Kama
nukure wo mu pa ne se nukure mo say I think say we are so proud na ade ba ko am giri say nya futuo de but ye mabunu na e di achi ni nsu ade kakra mfrim ade ba ko am aye me fe wa hemfie nsu ne se ne ye wa santi ye wa hemfu mabunu bi wo santimamu ha me di mikro madan nwa se hene ka ho mikro madan nwa se no obedi adan nwa se hene na se da bi oba wa sua ne ma bebre nti adan nwa se small landing the way I see so focus so be pija ikrumat dangoma se also yes. So he's so passionate so I'm always proud say yeah ahimfo no esu be free
na we proceedings na wo ze bonkumfo no e de ba na ni fafo de ba na no je no wani ma say de okuta ira for bomb no
say dia yo
Enti ya mamu adubio afa back to your political discussions no. Ralph, you didn't care for 10 minutes. MPP internal elections. Okay. Nyame yaduma na watch say na ebeba no na the results and a free or more super delegate elections no more eba. Saturday and ebeko so nti ma na yem bobo so kakra. Na me say ho ye fa no 10 minutes.
Okay, me gidi say.
Na me ntio yes.
Akuoko, say we na 10 minutes ana wa anye fe. At least man be 15 now ma me Zuba 5 minutes. I mean just say MPP asem ya de hia no bebre. The di kan the ekoso ye party mo Akuoko ma me mfanchi akese ma ye party for penny for the national executives and the election committee na nkasa party for penny for etiye no.
Okay.
Ye MPs ye regional executives polling station executives ni party for ni nyina. Ye say campaign ya say in as much as sometimes you concede say ntitwe ntwa kakra wo nanso generally campaign na very peaceful. Ade aye no ye party mu Akuoko eye ade kese pa.
Okay.
Ade kese pa chese yes sent to me e dey free na na adodan kwane dey akodi nipa foforo nsem in 2007 and aside dwumadie yi like a course so a na na adodan kwakufu ado be di party na from 2007 ebesi ne nti dey ne nei eye party no shebre bi na ye dwendwene ho. By Saturday, na the first stage of the elections, no, abewiye. Na yako the 4th November 1. No kure woman say both first one I ever to Saturday, no. Any second one I ever to November 4th. Ni nyina so onfa so. Enye this is a shifty goalpost no. Obia ni ho obetima ka say oh the ever to Saturday ni de hu heda hia. Hemom de hia pa no eye de besi November 4th ndabi.
Okay.
De besi Saturday 26th of August. Ehu hia pa. Ebenya implication ewo de besi November 4th no eso.
Okay.
Enti the argument I say afedi I say person underestimate the ebekoso Saturday no me gide say enye fair.
Sir, in fairness, no, they're also comparing figures. Way is about 800 people, but the November 4th, no, it's about 200,000 plus. So, almost share percentage wise, this one no endo bear 5% to cry. Tino almost so AS analysis.
Wow, person in Serbia you can do it.
Yeah.
But at the end back to post a horror abba all the posts in no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia leading. I think the latest one.
Yeah,
72%. A bebre nessa post no and had a nyardin because Binumujiri said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia between more than that. But I think different commentaries in different opinions about in response to opinion abano. But me in 2014 super delegate conference and first round I didn't catch to and another round called Kufuado.
Hope you are say bogus na me adoma alanche matin ebe surprise obia. So from Momo campus so they are audit to
Fantastic. In 2014 super delegate conference I two first one another round called Kufuado na 80.78%. Over 80%. And or two so they call the general one or winning 94%. 2014. Into the super delegate conference or winning 80%, or twice so called winning general and then general one 94%. Into Obika first one year equal to any in Susasobia were different from the better the second one. I think I disagree. And respectfully, me say me ready to respond to some of the comments from different angles. But Nukwe woman say,
yeah.
A man for Bebre say the party has already made a decision.
Saturday.
The decision, Saturday, and the party has made a decision. Why are they saying this? Your party, assemble a me say Bebre, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, say. Your party, I dare not go the adom your pie and human resources. Until Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so make a very strong statement. Say, and I'm saying Nipa do no be qualified to lead the party. Until Nipa almost supported different candidates in Anya very careful in our comment and our write-ups. So I share the same opinion. Some penifom kunuya omni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia co-elections. Obia wo nimdia obetim dia in party enim. Me crowd me cause ahead. I can say. So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia jiran chenya and kuno ni nyinala obia ye be yinu biara ebe ye better than Mampanyin Dada John Mahama because for now the NDC are selecting Mampanyin Dada John Mahama to lead their party in 2024 elections. The ye nyinala candidate bia ye pesi ye yinu on Saturday no. I see a compare strength against Dr. Mampanyin Dada John Dramani Mahama because NDC for one presenting in 2024 and so on presenting for 2024 election to who are going as Saturday about 2 weeks over tubia question also was out of our 10 competent aspirants and our candidates are a party you winning why not you're presenting 2024 against Mampanyin Dada John Mahama obeti mama in victory elections bia ne strategy the elections and na mre biara and any candidate ne kandini anyankopon yi no I think there are a lot of stories about my Tia Asante regional MPs and executives and some financiers of our party are almost say Saturday elections grano a car is the vice president the boy across the whole region in Oma farm for one Ghana city region.
Not such amount to me.
And some MPs, a lot of the MPs and conscience executives are taking that decision. He said the vice president with all humility, more for one Ghana preparation, arrangement, support. They were going to support the vice president. I've also made this statement. So from day one, the Ashanti region, the kind of support our region, they are made the vice president, massive. I made that analysis last week. Actually, was a mini Akuoko. The Amamiji post where no a pie say post where the vice president 70%, 72%. Yeah. I disagree because me say me was Ashanti region. So where Ashanti region delegate to about over 100, almost 120 no. The vice president so far Ashanti region had the stronghold of the party. Okay. Hapana vote no do only one. He's winning over 80-something%. Over 80-something%. Over 80% in Ashanti.
Is it based on research and assumption?
Let me
because all party big man.
Let me open up. Let me open up.
Is it based on research?
Nipa ekoto about Ashanti region. Your regional executives, you nipa 17. Out of 17, with all humility, emudunsia ebeto aba Mampanyin bi die Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This is it will happen.
But
it will happen.
Me
say it will happen with all humility.
Ne kind different from say
with all humility, the kind of commitment and the kind of supporter these people that I know, am I investing in these elections?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, regional constituency chairman, we have 47.
Okay.
With all due respect, almost 41 of them who vote for the vice president. So by an MPs, I were 42. 39 of the MPs ever to Obama, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And see, so the number of votes I war Nina Bumu Ashanti regional is over almost 80%. Ye nimse on the day of elections. Nipa may come once and you'll be intimidated or be unforced. So because I've told you, say elections are equal to Nipa Kotraban and Nipa. Obi beti me, I intimidate you. Obi beti me enforce on. Obi beti me that I show. Obi unti me share the kind of people who control and be controlled by the vice president because time and season that's the belief they have. And then someone will catch them here so yet to be. I think I've said this. Said the vice president is going to this election and yes, no party for one who said. A mra say a reward loyalty and hard work. Any season, any who deserve to lead the party, no better mama a victory in 2024. So far, the life of the vice president from 2001, tracing the history in the party. John Akuoko Kwarteng in 2001, a bar said John Akuoko Kwarteng be Mampanyini Ghana ha. Ne bar said see a coffee picnic opesika. The technical negotiating committee John Akuoko Kwarteng now the vice president, a member of the negotiation team. I called Hipix Kakakabe Boadjo Kwarteng and the boom mine. In 2006, a re-denomination. Makasa has on several platforms. So, who the trace of the vice president in the governance of under George Kwarteng. You see, re-denomination, you see the value is the same. One cedi is the same as $1. Okay. And one what the Bewura, Nana Adwenkyere Amamuno, Ajana 111, one constituency, one ambulance. Sani Manane Shas year 2006. Okay. Our Namswa in 2008. Nana Adwenkyere pick as the running mate. They call 2008 elections. I ain't many 2012 elections. You call Supreme Court. The vice president is not going to this election only because, of course, Supreme Court call a witness. Now, that is not his strength. But 2012 Supreme Court I call 8 months. Adansidia okodi after 2012 Supreme Court issues yesuya niema bebre free court mu nsensemu eno na koboa yem ya win 2016 election. Okay. Between 2012 to 2016 party ni ye nhihye ye bebre ma yesuya kwan NDC for fa so wi abatuom. Enti ye ko 2016 elections no ne yesuya niema bebre ma yetimi ko winning elections no. Every 2014 basic 2016 lectures ahoro pressure ahoro ozi musuya niema NDC. Yesuya niema bebre after Supreme Court ruling. Every 2014 every 2014 I'll come and respond. Every 2014 goes to 2016 opposition. The MPP was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Lectures ahoro campuses ne the attacks ahoro or the man the NDC one waka or see from 2014 to 2016 Nana Adwenkyere Kwarteng the oyini sinchen or no mum din nanimo nyam ni din g all the attacks from the NDC man Nana Adwenkyere Kwarteng win 2016 election. Every 2016 2017 basically 2023 a woman. Okay. Nana Adwenkyere Kwarteng aban we obi agi tum now we see former say we the vice president free aban we mo Nana Adwenkyere Kwarteng aban we nki ni nyina so. The competence in government is extraordinary. When the strength are all presented for these elections, now the 2024 elections are or a superior. Makasa asked me on this platform, say 2024 election. I'm saying I'm putting that John Mahama and NDC in the coalition. Or say a candidate obey superior to John Mahama. 2024, NDC strongholds how Romy and Sam or northern region, a voter region, need is no go communities. The only person a party for one give this obey to me. I am stronger than John. I'm not betting my vote every NDC stronghold. The Mampani Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Okay. Because as we speak, in 2016, 2020, so when the old northern region, 31 MPs are now one NDC what 28, now MPP Omumi and Sano. After 2020 elections, we know Kasana MPP are 16 MPs and now parliamentary system free NDC. While my yabinya 16 NDC have been a dunum. As we speak, the northern region, through the sacrifices of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Nemeno Kasane, a ceremony important in Numuno, and this is stronghold view.
Why yes, I am as running mate and vice president. And then, the vice president, Dr. Mamudou Bawumia, as a candidate. Northern region will fall totally for the MPP.
Okay.
And again, people believe we have a candidate in the vice president, Dr. Mamudou Bawumia, a Christopher, I don't know. And the Cremonia will call watch night. And in the way the Christian community in Ejinitum,
okay, and
in the Muslim community also Ejinitum, you have a candidate, Mabunu who say, or ye need as well. I've met a lot of young people, party people, almost say, ye party, you don't need to be a founding member from 1992 and say wait to be the party. Because me to Emeka. It's in 1992.
I'm 15 or
oh no, I'll come
2 minutes now.
In 1992.
Yeah, man 15 years.
Yeti NPP.
Remember so 15.
Akuoko.
Yeah, connect.
Na me nka ho. But every 2004 ho ba me yi mani ma NPP no. Ma ba ye bi pa.
Okay.
Enti emre bi so na se ye che position bi wa NPP na ka chere me se ye te party 1992. Na me nka ho I don't deserve it. You have not been good to me. Enti mabu na o party ni mu dodo nyina gidi se yentena home me yemfa me ba mu achesem na nuru wo so no mfa ndi Mamudou Bawumia because ha na ye de be until we need to reward somebody or den kra na dwen ni nim de nyina abeso party ye wo mo e ma bebre o mo so gidi say oh say Mamudou Bawumia win kra Samira de o bonus because this is a lady ne pronouncement and the strength in politics and campaign is special. And Yema Bebre Kabom ma party for any to said the Vice President Dr. Mamudou Bawumia at this time. I appeal about one person Saturday elections, you know, there will be victory. Yet all the polls indicate that the Vice President Dr. Mamudou Bawumia will win. Messi na chita for say, yenye moderate in the jubilation. Because after the victory for Mamudou Bawumia, even after November 4th, no, ye be here party for penny for kunu nyina na akabom to go for the 2024 elections. Okay. That is the only aspect I've messed say you be free. My time so party for penny for number regulations are all omo they govern this election on Saturday no. Ye nyina en comport here when fa some game right party no.
Well, offer exactly 15 minutes and they Australia nti mama honorable for regiment so 15 minutes. Na mintie no honorable MPP
obesi na sakode nwumbi ebo mitrim
obesi na de
na sakode nwumbi bo
sakode e de nwum na na
we don't any so man 15 minutes
ha minim dia me
no no time no de mama o say
ofane ha minim dia me akomode me ha minim dia me
15 minutes all the man wan ya fair kwame
man to nyum
o say we nim say we don't 15 minutes for anything
papa bi goto asase 4 acres no kwa kudu akukoduro and ofa pa 410 to mu gina o say ye be sha se adwada ya wada ni abra
come 15 minutes no 10 minutes no
enye na o take time
ya wada ni abra wi o adwada no pe simbe no ndu a se wo so ha sa di adwa ha egu ade che brada ye kwa ye dwa ha egu no ni ye si ha
okay
ne bonkum so no so ni ye dwa egu me say within 10 minutes na kwa ando na no oda dofo e kese food
o da keke dofo ne
afi o mi si mu dwada enu hu ze sa enya agro
okay
be tu shrom da so da one ka ho no modo e bi na nkofo yi
MPP4
yo kwa bedfo akwara no nkofo no kwa bedfo boy na ofa no Bank of Ghana no cross ko MPP no ne supporters no e bi no mo ye no akwai mo si obi nya ni nyina ama akwai jara ala chabati jaro ka say me ala man say we be 11 days or 14 days wa if you turn back ma okoloko ma so nyina ala chabati ba 6 days o katri bumwa we campaign we afi we sana ye chairman for no mo release statement akwa gina video mu kasa osman kasa obe video do so no wakasa iti la show no se kwa do kwa no osan ba kumasi bio cause Atlanta Martin the 6 days I say 14 days so na so na atenga beko na atenga ho no ho a se sa atenga ho de ada fo mo fa no fo mo na mo kwa mo sa try you time ba mo nim bibi me feel so one fair to all the 9 aspirants and then you be Akuoko
what na okaza
Akofa ba omi anipa beta.
Me name so about me anipa.
And what be ba?
Or a party you invite no in his capacity but he was invited as but why accuse him to Mamito? He was invited as MPP and
Obisa preparations.
Sir, maybe no MPP elections and boy yes.
And what they ba omi campaign.
And what but to be fair to be fair to Yetie for a share. Obisa Lantamate Campo, Mr. Amuaba. Joseph Amwa, Joseph Amwa has been coming. Obisa Kennedy Japan Campo, lawyer Modate, and lawyer Kusi Omoba. Obisa Dr. Kutra, a Greek minister, or Ofurikrum from MPP or former organizer, on any spokesperson Oba. So your platforms, so both TV and radio.
50 minutes you
Member time. But so who now accuse me? Once you accusing me, Nipa be rare. And she also never be one with Chirobu. Jomo in Aba. Ojaze. It is some man oba na no. Now we campaign my doctor Dufo, etia Dr. Dufo.
Me me campaign my doctor.
We campaign etia Dr. Dufo.
Ozo be o kantam. Ozo be dey. Ozo e kai wa go kantam.
It is some man oba ya. Uje. Ebeka 2 days mama to aba oba no. We campaign my dey.
Former MC ya we party
na we say we campaign my JM so obiya kisu say ade na my bias because we JM the panel campaign Dr. Dufo ni paka. So sometimes
go go dey share
Oh, Dr. Dufo no spokesperson wa. Oh, me name say the guys be please akola na friend say. Ne branch bi ana okasa. Me by a program so several times. It is said that day no me do buy ya. Okay, be my JM no. Sometimes see, but other platforms you know. Yeah, anti battle into us yes. Only other man be before about to yanko.
You carry him fan ho.
Fan ho papa. Registered under the laws of Ghana. Party no Ghana brand you register.
Okay.
No omo come ma certificate so me tax ni di tua won.
Okay.
Emfa. Eti me wo ho kwan say me can be na me ba be can be. Okay. Ba be can be pa. The other kind, super delegate elections.
Yeah.
Skewed towards the establishment candidate. For maybe to say, Bono East, Bono region, Ahafo, where the numbers do not exceed 29 in each of the regions. Maybe to say Ahafo region, only 24. Nipa 24 na kwa to aba booklet no serial number ye bo di first one nim tie hwe serial number na so to alancha mate ehun se kojo wona ba second 002 de kojo what is nipa 24 ye de magogo go so no mo to aba so ba 13 ni ye hwe serial number 013 na auto ba alancha mate e se kojo auto ba alancha mate how is this system fair? Uko Bono East, only 29. It will see your numbers. Your boy chairman Idris Din. Omo chairman no ka say e ko ko no ka so we crash na e twa hu so no udia ka be meet me crash ko. Na your boy chairman di ko beto ala nchamaten. But the number is 001. Into Tima ala nchamaten adeche a obi ehun sa ko etim ala nchamaten.
Ba woni mra electoral commission dey aba. Party and that's how share Professor Makokoya. I say Abana Omoto no election committee say Omuria. Obema all the aspirants obia the seal ebe seal ballot box na no. Electoral commission be kepo omunko bie so na abekere say wait to my way and answer wait to my way.
Asem na okay. Me ma me obebi obo so kwa bem na ko wieska. Na so so obi ehu a. Wo dan na wo si no painter there, edu painter ba ko check ala obe.
But electoral commission can vote no ho na.
Yeah, can vote.
Obana na obe hu.
Agent ma ho.
Oh, some party be answer candidate be
agent ni ho.
Candidate be agent oh.
Ah, eti ba o mi agent ni ho. Eti e 001 na chairman ba ya. Ya hu 001 hu say chairman de ya la chairman tunu. Oh.
Abede no.
Wana.
Ya sorte wo ho. Elipa 24.
Kwa mzuba.
Ah. Oh, munye dynamic amazem.
Meso say nyina ye discuss.
Me say Elipa 24 na e go to aba no August.
Me ba o mbacho mbeso asem. Yan fa no say police station highway. You cry ballot papers. Serial number no start with 1 up to be 100. Nipa ebe to aba na so omo ye 30. You bet 1 up to 30. And the idea gum na electoral commission. Ka ba dey say we to my way.
Your body.
Almost all body. Oh, any guidelines and on to what? Almost all body. Almost the system be about almost they are not going to mention names. Oh, share almost guidelines now. There's a guidelines in the TV in the Sumama. Almost they say about.
Say, yeah, but what to our sorry, I now go down. So now, you better help me say. Wow, who first one? Me, nipa 24. How they say? Nipa 24 but 12. Who sorry first one na me. Me who's the chairman abay. Abano so ye kwa dem obi. Who sorry ya na wo ba say regional chairman Bono East or be intimi hu. Na you need di kan take first one na man na me kwa na ya chairman tia. Me who's 001. Nipa 29 you know good dem. You heard your bar first. Me say easy to do. It because of that. E skilled. Oh, eti omo ye polls na omo ka say ba obi abenya.
Bacha ma men for time no kakra. Approve guidelines for
Oh
no, honorable sir. Yeah. Honorable Bacha me ba. Bacha me ba. Say yeah education kakra. O can say but I will say the party for no dey aba no so you might for share.
The party for the aba
say approved Bacha share screen so mama. Approve guidelines for super delegate elections. Bacha number 1. Government officials and MPs will not enter polling area with their bodyguards and weapons. 2. Delegates will not be called by their names to vote. Delegates are expected to just walk in and vote.
Okay.
No issuance of accreditation card, and the metro man will not be allowed access to the voting centers. There will be no speeches from aspirants. Serial numbers shall be made complex to prevent delegates being traced to any ballot after voting. EC will keep all the ballot boxes with the aspirant seals to prevent tracing and intimidation after voting. 7. Active government officials will not serve as agents for any aspirant. 8. No phones or cameras will be allowed in your polling booth.
Me say.
The omo no dey abana no. Sana make na won chema say but omo guidelines.
Still won mente was. Committee spokesperson no kwa we declare ma ba umia. Obi amwa. Committee na ha ba so.
Committee the spokesperson
onyo no omo secretary say omo spokesperson committee.
Afenyo markets na spokesperson.
Na obi amwa omo den.
Me nim the position of committee so. Me nim several of Akuoko chairman.
And obi amwa na omo secretary say.
Me nim say Afenyo markets na.
Oh, come on. Obi amwa is using statements for the committee or several.
Omo secretary party administrator friend Yamwa.
Me say. Obi amwa issue statement. Is it not part of the committee?
Obi Amwa, unless I check, but me say almost secretary, a friend of Yamwa.
Obi Amwa nka committee no.
Yamwa a secretary, and you Obi Amwa.
Yamwa, the researcher is a secretary.
Obi Amwa nka committee no.
I'll find out.
He spoke as an MP when the vice president visited.
I'll find out.
Oh, Master, as I'm now okay. Fitani ko peni koza. No, si makaza man say me kuja sorry e bompa ya ma say fitani. We as okay.
Hello, but mama flow. Yeah.
Eti Obi Amwa or part of the committee. What declare ma? Ba me anti we mu kwese guidelines a. Guidelines na kwa no. Akwese e college jokum je sibwe. Wacha na dwen. Call guidelines na kwa acha na dwen is skewed to favor one candidate. And me see nipa 24 easy to identify. Send nipa wo ba me hu simple.
That's why guidelines is there.
Guidelines man. Ibe hu simple. Enti sa omo ye post omo say ba omo anya 71 no. Omo anya ni.
I'm say 72.
72. Omo anya ni. Ba omo will get over 85. 85% of votes in Baba Benya. But I say woko borga no. Borga tanga no do borga. So do tanga ni unzo office dem na eba no. Nti borga no Saturday but tanga no 4th November.
Okay.
It's not going to get it easy. I'm telling you. There's something on my yard. Me feel say it has the potential to present troubles for them. Momra na say must say nipa no bro 5 mbeko special delegates Akuoko yi nipa 5 nti me biza Ralph we dey yima no e mandatory say mo yi nipa 5
you less than that e be say you less than 3 beko
nti so because the likelihood for 7 to get 0 is high
e ba you 3
Acha obi the correction na bro say Obi Amwa is part of the vetting committee not a member of the election committee.
Okay, or a part of the
vetting committee.
Over.
Yeah. Vetting committee no more.
Me there meeting, so a part of the elections committee. I heard him make statement, and people, I heard him even go for an interview with Obi on Asempa FM, and that issue was raised to him, Obi Amwa, and he said that he was going to be impartial with his work.
Okay.
The fact that he has made a declaration for all the candidates is not going to let him be biased towards the person. But the bottom line is that the whole system is not fair against all the 9. It's not fair for them. It's skewed towards one particular. First in the NDC, it's good. Yeah, Penisa.
As a party for more scheme agenda. Because Mahama
we
are comparing the two political parties.
Don't compare. Who be sa preparation?
There's okay scheme okay honorable Bachobo okay scheme na maybe say because Dr. Kwabedu for supporters ba ha no. Omo say abom my dem a omo na din ni bia paper we aye we. They said it here. Me ba. And then you should do MPP. We are discussing
impending MPP delegate election. And that is what you asked me.
If Sana open the anyway,
you asked me to comment on what is about to happen. About what has gone by.
You say NDC someone else will go.
As a
scheme.
Okay, we see almost skewed towards one candidate.
Skewed towards one candidate.
And I'm to do phone call for no so accuse you more skewed towards former President Mahama. Oh, they ask.
Yeah, 12 weeks.
Okay,
yeah, but 20.
Yeah,
skewed towards one person. Now, the minimum some can be in 5.
Yeah.
The tendency for them to get 3 is high.
Okay.
Until when it gets there, what would they do? It's going to be an interesting exercise for me. Okay. Measure how it goes. But definitely, I foresee Kenya Japan going through.
Okay.
I foresee Alan Chamantin going through.
Okay.
It is my wish, as a political watcher, in all honesty, Seka Kwabene Japan, Ana Boachi Ejako.
Okay.
One of them would enter into the 5. Otherwise,
but put there by no Kwabene Japan.
Yeah,
Kwabene
otherwise, with all due respect, I don't foresee any meaningful, sensible campaign post the special college elections on Beton on Saturday. I've listened to all the 10 aspirants, and indeed, there are 2 people who challenges thought. As for Akaka, we be NDC, we be MPP, you know, they are. But you see, when you listen to a politician deliver a speech going into an election ahead of us, one, the person must clearly be able to depict that he or she is inspiring hope and on him the air form, and he has a clear-cut plan. And I see those things. Sometimes when Kwabene Japan speaks, he elucidates those things, and I see them clearly that he has a fair idea of what has transpired, what has gone wrong within his party, within this government, within the Ghanaian economic structure, and what has to be done to solve the problems that we are facing. Okay. I see that in the young man. Again, I see a lot of intelligence when some of the things that Boachi Ejakun brings about. I've heard Alan Chamantin's great transformation plan, and for me, just like NPP campaigns, their slogans: detail, weak. Detail, weak.
Can weak as anything?
Great. What is a great transformation plan? What is it?
Oh, they have been explaining. They must be crying. Say, and Ramene lawyer Bobian Samwaka say, or say, Edreso. Omo Ajasa say, Namia don't know when you're industrial hub. You don't know. Maybe I want to go Cynthia say. You don't know. Oh, Mintia says, me say, this. I've listened to Boachi Ejakun. I've listened to Kwabene Japan. I've listened to Kennedy Japan. I've listened to all of them. I'm saying that those who prick some sensibility in me are these 2. The other ones, they are just so glad near. What is great? You can see this is an economy. Whose debt to GDP is a near 10.3%. Whose inflation is at 48%. Whose monetary policy institute, the Bank of Ghana,
is at near insolvency. So economics will tell you that you need to stabilize the ship. What are the programs? You don't have to build superstructures in the air. You know, because you know that and they will follow you. We have seen the structure of the Ghanaian economy, and we know the predicament that we find ourselves in. What are the programs? And that's why I'm saying that people like Kessben Japan, they seem to have a fair idea of the problem, and they have a fair idea of what to do.
Okay.
What I say? Unfortunately, Omo party, especially Omo supporters, Omo rhetorics now, they are not interested in ideas. They are just going along with the rigmaroles, the jamborees, the fanfare, and Omo did their men on one side. Omo comedy on one side. What would them tell? Who tear him casa? Who teams are called Minu Yapa? No, this one for two obi. On the
Who tear him casa?
This is a Minu Yapa.
I come to be more.
Who tear him for this? More position. Some of the Muslim Muji. Now, I will feed up now. We have to throw the way to the boy. What I say? It would tear me more. I would say, Charlie, and no one quay crowd with feet. Candidate Japan. Ne kasa any ideas, no. Well, to some extent, we heard the Ghanaian fiber. He speaks the language that addresses the Ghanaian fiber. Yabobe, NCB city, no. And you have people who go with that frenzy. But please, baby, are you way? If you look at the books and you look at indicators, please. We need people with clear-cut plan. If you have an economy running, now Finance Minister Bekacho, in your mid-year budget said the economy grew by 4.2 in the first quarter of 2023, but he will end at 1.5. I am sure. And your farm face things are out of order. When the central bank, the lender of last resort, a woman now query yet. No man, you be a honey boka. Insolvent. You need to have a clear-cut plan. What do we do to what's your program on microeconomics?
Okay.
What are the things that we need to stabilize the ship? And if you don't have those ideas, please don't come.
Okay.
That's why I say people like Wache Jakumo and Kessben Japan may not make the mark. But I am praying if we want to have a very challenging campaign, ideas are coming up from the other candidates. You need people who will challenge the status quo.
Okay, so these are the lists. These are the lists.
People like Kessben Japan.
Okay.
He may not get the significant numbers, but at least him being there will challenge some excessive thinking.
Okay.
And at least it will help us to bring some ideas on the table for us to.
It is so far. Also, why message na impress you? Why they na impress?
Wache Japan impresses me.
Okay.
Kessben Japan impresses me the most. I think Japan knows the problem, but his solution is not that which can take us out of where we are now.
Okay.
What I say? But as for they buy. They buy and those ones they say
how many say they buy?
Jesus Christ, no,
okay, thank you very much.
Honorable
Ofori Ajiman Zuba, Honorable Ofori Ajiman Bodi, Donald Friend Zuba, no. Now, for purposes of your Fonte, election committee assigned by the General Secretary of MPP, these are the election committee members. Chairperson is Reverend Professor Akuoko Kwarteng, Mr. Adwenkyere as Vice Chairman, Alexander Kwamena Afenyomakins is the official spokesperson, Professor Emmanuel Flolu, Madam Rita Talata Sobare, they are members. They have William Yamwa, he is a member and secretary to the committee, Evans Nimakon, Director of Research and Elections, and Philip Kwasin Kroma Esquire, and Efia Jechiwa. These are the members assigned by the General Secretary of MPP after National Council meeting on Thursday, July 20th, 2023. enti no but on mama ka messages kakra na yanko letter commission and send so kakra
before so be kan message very interesting submission from Minian Zuba very interesting. So when you abote na utie Zuba submission now MPP ni pa wo fia utia, you know the direction. Any the NDC for pay. That's very simple.
Okay.
I say kotokone ha se ko. Na mami nwi a obem. I say kotokone ha se ko bo. Na ha se for pe so kire kotokofo candidate on fan obi o mo fan na go any striker o mo fan nyina go. Okay. One thing I want to concede based on Zuba submission is say MPP Nyankopon acha in terms of human resources. Penfo doing any of them are fantastic. But time and season, strategic selection of a candidate to wait now in the 2024 election. I don't have party for both polling station executives, electoral area coordinator, constituency, MPs, regional executives. I think that's the direction they're going.
No, before you go, someone's woman. You see, he's been petty. Me, I'm a politician first and foremost. Now, anytime Obi beba say or be say electing on. Make election with the NDC. Normal mean I either win or I lose. If I'm going to lose, I must lose to a candidate who will be able to hold the country, carry us on the right path. So I am interested in ideas that is coming from all of the candidates. Now, NDC the any betcha whether chess, you can say a chair. Say any betcha. Some say more about me, I'll be 85%. The chess me try is about.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Mami ka message is kakrana yantoaso. Also good evening, Akuoko. Okay. I was from Cote d'Ivoire. I was asked then this man in your studio that during Mahama's time they were happy, but MPP time they want to get us the flag bearer, whether they like it or not. BMW will win. Charles El Shewo Cote d'Ivoire Numre and Ode Abba Charles and Numre Yeda Sepa Teacher Kujo Ewatepa and Yinesoso Teacher Kujo Tepa and Yinesoso for North Constituency MPP Youth Organizer. Also, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's life is described what the Bible tells us to be. You must be humble in order to be lifted up by God. Bawumia worked very hard to assist President Akuoko Kwarteng. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's high achievement for Ghana is known to the people. My reason of supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is that he's very humble. Okay. I say greetings to my boss, Raphael Safo Patrick.
Where constituency youth organizer or
and Honorable Eric Nana Jama Prempe, NPP parliamentary candidate hopeful for our Afano North constituency. Nana Jama Prempe, Mamenti Nana Ajama Prempe Nadmo, and Nana Mamemo Joe. I say good evening, Honorable Akuoko. I'm enjoying the program, but I want to make a point. My name is Adon from Doma Akwemu. Any candidate that MPP will present can't match His Excellency John Dramani Mahama because they have lost it all morally, economically, and others. Former President John Dramani Mahama will win hands down. So tell Raf to stop saying that any candidate they will present will beat Mahama. NDC will win. Greetings to Nana Kosuya Frakoma, Kwemod of Doma Akwemu. All right. Yada sepa numre se o share Kessben TV. Na onso do dear Abba. Good evening, Honorable Akuoko. I'm enjoying your program. Only Kennedy Japan is a credible man to lead MPP in 2024. Let the MPP youth organizer know it well. But for Ewo Boase and Ononso so Ede Abbey. Akuoko, good evening. This is a complete bias against all the aspirants. Then Therapy Seba Bernardo say polling station chairman, OT region. Okay, OT region, oh sharing. Bernard Osei, OT region, oh sharing. And you may get that sepa, thank you very much. Say, oh sharing, ewo, OT region, yada sepa. Good evening, Honorable. Okay. Please tell Honorable Zuba to speak louder because we can't hear him. He's speaking like he's with his girlfriend. Oh, you know, sir, and the other. Unto Honorable Zuba, kasa no sa no kasa. Enti no. Agunaba MP Kaswa Adam Nana O'Shea Numrey. I say Honorable Akuoko, whether they like it or not, too sure, too direct. What will happen. Saturday is for Alan Kojo Chirematen. So MPP delegates should vote for Alan Kojo Chirematen. But omo amudidi candidates ni bi atem nyade ya mekan. Mesre mu ya ntete mesa. Nti wa ofa phone na otimi send a message we basa menkan ya. Sa wonya fair to me. Please. O na etete o sa me ya ntete mesa. Why please? O the body also mekan no mekan. Me da masipa. Good evening, Honorable. Please tell the MPP man to stop bragging. We are not KSO. So whether they like it or not, they won't not win 2024 elections. Kwame Ewo Chibi Nima, okay. NOJ Abba. All right. Okay. Good evening, Honorable. MPP has the most honest politician in Ghana. Okay. Message or the paper break. Listening to what the Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer is saying, then Baumia would definitely cannot lead MPP in 2024. Alexia Goso Enode Abba, okay. Alexia Diode Abba, I don't know. Good evening, Raf. I'm enjoying the discussion. Greetings to incoming MP for Bekwai constituency, lawyer Raf Opokwedu say, okay. Bekwai, Raf Opokwedu say, all right. I don't know. Good evening, Honorable. Superdelegate Conference has a great impact on the November flag bearership race. But if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should win the election as predicted, the only strategy that can help MPP in 2024 is to make Kennedy upon his running mate, Jones Ewo Nkwanta Otirejin. And dear, but Jones running mate, let's start banner what. And opa supporters in the from some penapo. Dr. Matupoku Prempe. Area and been so from some peduchum. Member of Parliament or Obosum train. If you say Omupe Honorable Sete Mensabos. If you say Omupe Joe Wise, Joe Seus. And also the Abasa Omuma Kennedy Japon and your running mate. Okay. Assuming said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. All right. Please, good evening. Akuoko, please, I want to know. Okay. Because you bro, so be Sammy and you. Paroski was sure said those political parties who are raising red flag against EC about the impending limited registration exercise is baseless to me. And if they like it or not, we'll use the Ghana card as a sole document to guarantee. Paroski would end up today because maybe I don't know. EC name waja to say Bema guarantee system na koso. Yeah, was only 30 minutes. Ti my memory penny for you so na yemfa 10 minutes in Shasia. Na area na yabem Honorable Zuba Mishashe ho na yenko the electoral commission and the registration na obey party for no fee say the district offices in Kwade. Apologies to me of as I'm saying he ebe many people will be disenfranchised a omuntimi entoaba nti omumaimu isi so chire otie ne awoka ne de a wahye date na wie September boso de toso do me no district offices open obi anko register maminti o okay you find 10 minutes
yes the campa so you say you be kebi maminka bi dia Adwenkyere eye dodo na adwen no ye nyina ye fa ye adwuma eno da mete MPP director of elections Joy FM na ono so ka say omo call IPAC meeting no parties ni nyina kujina benkro mu say electoral commission eko see agina ye say omo ye no district offices na emboa. Initially I thought it was maybe something to satisfy the ruling government, but so when your ruling government no nipa or elections no because say the parties ni nyina aka no oni omo ya adwen a it must raise any doubt to say as there's some collision to help the ruling government. So I want to have faith in the words of the MPP director of elections. He means what he told us by that interaction on the media platform and make and who was him. Me fa district bit that I don't say Akufo.
Okay.
District capital I know Akufo. But finance on kwanta e wodunko akwan so.
Okay.
In this woka say oh yeah registration or district capital in this case Akufo ma. Ofifu na so kwanta enkwan ba obo ase no it comes at a cost. ansa na wafi oboase asa faka akwa akufo ansa na wafi akufo asa aba besen e de akọ back to finance kwanta.
Okay.
Now, on the same stretch, dunkwa kwan no so. Amponyase ewo Jakobu district. Hwe dunkwa kwan ni wo no da se wo koto aba no wo Jakobu a. Da be no be fa kwan fi sa dunkwa kwan matwem bo ase. Abetwem kwape twem akokai akopie Jakobu. Huh?
Okay.
Kaji so faka akwa besi kwem. What I say? Ansa na wasan Fabia to asoko Jakobu. Inti oya sa afo no. Wenya kesika. Onfi amponya so besi ko Jakobu no. Sana waboka be 100 cedis.
Okay.
Etu wenya 100 cedis a obeda ko twundi. De onfi finance kwanta eko akofoma kutwoni no be 60 cedis on komba no na be 60 cedis ko ndi so wenya sa sika na obeden achodi now okwa dance no fa omukro baako ehye mampam hwechi na mampam hwe no kwa eba kwa na kwa na nya small ansa na wafaka bespi mampam hwe ansa na wakopie kwa na kwa wafaka kosi adanse aso kwa ansa na wakofoma na kutwoni. What is this stress? Miwa, say no electoral area. Nenka easy. Mind you, in fear be your munity. Electoral commission chodi.
Fear mienza.
Yeah.
Since 2020.
Inti share nkwada omunya 18 in 2021, 18 in 2022. And those who have turned 18 in 2023. So, would any firm, if you do a cursory analysis, you won't say there will be a backlog of about 1.5 to 1.8 people who have turned 18 in the last 3 years. I intro Mudi. Into any mechanism to make it difficult to access registration centers, I say at your hub.
Okay.
Now, baby, or showbo, Africa. Abano, because full say institutions and that they're supposed to be there for the people, they are not fair, they are not responding to the needs. And it's a who you are doing to a be a bomb running in ego. We don't want these things to happen in Ghana. Political parties in here are unanimous. And I've heard the MPP, I've heard the NDC, I've heard all those parties. Electoral Commission, Omu Ghana for. Political parties need the major stakeholders. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Omunti the political parties ni nyinara mi umba kokra wakaso no mu yadwen ye ma political parties adwen tre no
ebi so are easy the budget and the preparation because you be district assembly elections November owie we ya also prepare na ohwe no an e be san dey to aba no
the success and credibility of an election by and large has somewhat something to do with a credible register. Again, the elections that will register their caucus is taking place in electoral areas, district assembly elections. So the people who are going to contest for assembly members elections, don't deny them the opportunity to have and call for 18 and eligible not to register. Otherwise, the district assembly elections will not be successful.
Also already our voters or that we made don't back.
But Ghana man can say voters other than you do a father than uncle. I say be when you're 18 biado. You man opportunities on also make this process to elect leaders. And the district assembly elections as an important election within our local government architecture.
Okay.
Inti ehu ben here say na ye registration of flaws no kwaba me how to enhance it going into the 2024 election the way there.
Okay.
I feel it is important that the electoral commission listens. One day you have the ruling government people saying that extend here if say there's any budgetary constraint, I mean you can raise budget,
Okay.
present it to Parliament. It's an important, this assembly election is an important constitutional exercise. So I believe that both sides of Parliament will be able to work with the Electoral Commission and raise appropriate finances for them to conduct the registration exercise.
Okay.
A credible district assembly elections in this 2023.
Okay. Yes, ente mame Jemensa. Senia ono so odin sem no to dwa kakra. Ewi anamaba abete Rafon so comment. Ente the chairperson of Electoral Commission. Senia okanisem. Okay. Raf, nti mame ntio area ya babam se omo fidie no ya na aye no ho bibio. Mame ntio. Okay, okay. Atima Akwa South. Atima so microphone mama.
Akuoko. Unia Panyini.
Yeah.
Kinsiri Ajimai.
Scholarship secretary. Dr. Kinsiri Ajimai. Yeah.
Power to empower.
Power to empower. Atima
Akwa South.
Okay.
Okay, Akwa South. Chebi Siakwa. Udu lenda do one branch found any
Obo Ajuma pa.
No kre woman say Kinsiri Ajimai. Kinsiri Ajimai one fantastic. Zuba. Oba show is so hard too much. I'm being honest with you. So wo kasa na obi edin a. Ure mu ana wo de obo afu. Put me fusa off screen. Mentiase no create ade oza wo kasa meti edin
but honorable atachia be kobi mu onkobi o chia Kinsiri Ajimai nti mama ne kwan tia
and no kra wo mu ne say me kra me mfi no a
tia no
share with them metiase
me mfi wo kra
tia no
yenia yenua panyini Dr. Kinsiri Ajimai of Scholarship Secretariat me de maka se me gina mabunu dodo e wa santima mu ha e mabunu wo Ghana ha anem na yada wase na ya bo abaso na na dodan kwa Akufo Addo amamu we mu if there's one appointee exceptionally we yi ne ho na wa make impact e wo position na officer e de share ne nsa na Dr. Kinsiri Ajimai a free Akuoko South Siakwa Chebi ene ne importable me fa santima mu ha for example Tescon student ne young people are bia na na dodan kwa Akufo Addo amfa Kinsiri Ajimai nkotra scholarship secretariat ka omo mbetena fie bia nkomo mo education be bo mo from 2017 akwanya odi ama Ghana for mabunu ama bia ka mabunu wo Ashanti region enye wanwa say the youth wing ni share at a point in time ye patron of our youth wing because the contribution to the lives of the people in this region is so tremendous and then you megina o platform is na ya chia no ne abona baso ne a hye ne nkuran say na dream pa na kuma pa o de be som Ghana na o de call the constituency de akosom ne manba no Nyankopon ka no minim say mre ne so a yinyina ye de akoma pa akota na chi na o de akofi o say power to empower ye ma power political power you empower others now let so mo free form e be duro so electoral commission Akuoko limited registration ye mra no ma kwanya say mra ni mra biara no electoral commission na yama no tume so hwe abato so into sa na mo no the last time our year registration was in 2020 so it means getting to 2.5 years in electoral commission into sa na mo. I agree with Minua Zuba say over almost 1.something million Ghanaian young people are free to the year 2020 o ma do mfie du nwotwe no I will see a more makwanya na almost a coach romodi. Me at the initial stage, na may share the same concern, any opinion with Zuba. Say the district centers are 268 centers out of 6,275 centers are SNK no me na me I think you have raised the issue of budgetary constraint. Don't forget to say more than kakra. Ebia electoral commission also consider sikasem ne when registration area to 2024 elections no. I think as well when here ba ku bi o say na zo be kan ye. This is assembly elections are beto no 2nd December 2023. On the 2nd year two district assembly election about to be yi
ba so prepare album le wi a Ebi a only limited registration be only a cotton.
No, there will be another one for the general elections.
Ebia.
No,
because Obia mfie mi ense ne wonye ba kokura no.
No, I me
Madre. Honorable Zuba. Mfie bi ense no onye ba kokora nti we 2023 na afi ba ko no wanya what is the
But before any major elections, don't tell me guys.
Oh, obey.
Okay.
It's immediately says Zuba.
So we say because of this
This assembly election, this level election, assembly election, I bet on the 2nd of December.
e bi ono so ahwe ne level no ti no se enya.
And until I bet
those elections are in the electoral area. So why are you doing this?
So in all of them, and until I are limited registration.
Okay.
The expectation and the hope when they say call general election 2024, you be registration in all the polling centers across the country. But one thing I do a electoral commission ambassador, he has been a very listening institution. At a point in time, I did about quite controversy about registration was say guarantor system. Guarantor system was a controversial issue because now electoral commission agent say and Ghana ni be our identification. Ghana.
Tie ni wati ana ne mra no na enya macho entina ode say ni see I know the coin parliament abogu. MPP ni NDC nyina ko sign speaker sign say ope say see I know say guarantor system no nka ho because NIA abeka o parliament say omunti ma Ghana ni bi card nti no so omuti tumo enye nti oni choice that no kind.
We don't want to go into the issue of non-electoral commission between raise another argument to parliament for.
Okay, another no kind of speech in me.
Yes. Now your home.
My video na ya income bomb. Yes, abetoma ya na.
But the argument and the position and maybe this also a picky free say. Also who the sense and the wisdom in decisions and the views and the free the other minor political parties or say. There be so I agree no. Guarantor system need to be free in processes no. Because the initial stage, the opinion was that the used to be probably passport, the used to Ghana card, Ghana guarantor system was being relegated. But not a complete, never other political parties, interest groups, opinion, obia etrumbe fine or there be into one position, near final limited registrations in a way anymore. So, Mestre say young political parties, the pressure by and so power. Said the same analysis are now Zuba A making in almost all the constituencies we face those challenges.
More than number.
A political parties, or say quietly behind the scenes, or say transnational fighting. Let me be honest with you, our political party, if we say electoral commission in a day, SARS will be 2 Ghana. Your party for paying for us, I say 5 Ghana.
Okay.
That's a 5 Ghana. This is the position. I say, yeah, say the party from the national organizer, the general secretary, and a descending form now. Every day there are strategies and the thinkings together. I mean to find our platform we so I just say we need to understand where we are now, and the decision from the electoral commission, any preparations I am political parties. But I share the consent from all of us. Said the Zuba kind said the MPP. Me say personally, I thought say now centers will put pressure on our political parties. It will put pressure on if you do more traces some registration. Or determine so battery won't deal about one now on so me actually one again. But I can't have for Besaba. Said the mom running and she say any city and we're there. Major general election, there will be a registration for all the registration centers.
Okay.
Mamenka send you, we are no.
I know man
Zuba too much. Pesadi too much. Kwame. What do you say?
Pacho,
no credit mestre say ye nala. Ye prepare when I am finishing registration because sometimes and yet you have a say. But said the condition in this situation, this is here, so no, put to pressure and limit on the electoral commission to do it.
For 1 second.
One institution, I mean, just we cannot bastardize it too much here, the electoral commission.
Okay.
Electoral commission.
But I say parliament, I'm not the
You see, remember the practice of democracy in the Ecoswara, the Pia Modini Cochina MPP ni NDC. Or say, yes, the smaller parties. And Ranu Momunini.
Smaller parties.
And Ranu Momunini. Said the Bayer, it will get to a point that the dichotomy between MPP and NDC can be broken by one party. So, Kobase, yeah, politics. Now, every time they are no politics, it's too predictable. MPP winner, NDC winning, MP, and there's no major third force that put these political parties in check. Our democracy will not have a good future. The only way there can be a third force is when the third force, they don't have resources, but the playing field is even. One so, when you have Africa said, or more shall say discuss, or more boa warm. And one or can mean I'm a politician. MPP betting me, or more bemu benyaska, on benya confirm maso massing, contractor for Besumu, or Munipanomisha, he quite the car, Marco Santa.
Zubane, I
NDC is capable of doing same, even in opposition.
Okay.
What about the other parties? What about the other parties? Now, look at the district like Asukoi Mampo. With all its security challenges, there may be electoral commission office no. Now heard the nearest population police station baby a war. Now heard the behavior registration a war district office war a cost any agitations, and then you have about 50,000 people massing up within 2 weeks to have their name registered at that small office.
In your first time near,
then you'll be compelled to incur additional costs to get extra policemen to come there and handle situations that get out of hand. What are they be there?
Mamijidi say, Ebompa say, the general one will be done.
The electoral commission chairperson, Mami Jemansa, Yentian Kakrameba, Namaba messages, Yentian Kakram. Our reasons are Odema, Yentian Kakram.
That our efforts to strengthen the credibility and integrity of our voters' register, and by extension, our elections, by the introduction of the draft CI, did not receive the support of Parliament. Members of Parliament were of the view that the NIA should fully operationalize its mandate before the CI could be considered. Sadly, as we all know, the NIA has not fully commenced its operations nationwide due to a lack of resources. That leaves us with no option than to rely on the current CI with its inherent challenges to conduct a voters' registration exercise until such time as the NIA would become fully operational. Draft CI that is before Parliament, we do not intend to put back the guarantor system because we do not believe that the guarantor system has augured well for us. 30 years ago, when we took this journey and we did not have, a Ghana card, it was only proper that we adopt a system that would ensure that people who didn't have any documentation could come on board. 30 years on as an evolving democracy, we now have the Ghana card, and we are saying that we must rely on it by the very laws that Parliament made. That is the LI 2111. And it's the surest way of ensuring or guaranteeing the integrity of our register. We noted that in 2020, the persons who qualified to vote around the country challenged some 40,000 minors and foreigners. And it took a lot of effort, time, and money to expunge some 15,000 minors and foreigners from the roll. And this is one too many. Can you imagine these minors and foreigners shaping the destiny of this country? And we know that in the past we've had very tight margins. And so we must be committed as a country to work towards ensuring the integrity of our role and to ensure that only those who qualify, are on the roll. Where in this world can we go to the United States and say we want to go and vote for their president? And so why are we allowing that here? And it's a well-known fact that the guarantor system is a door and a window to allow such corrupt and illegal practices. It is well known. There's documentation available that in 2020, foreigners were brought on board from across borders. I myself saw a video of a vehicle with French nationals who couldn't speak any language. And so we are saying that we have evolved. Our mandate and our desire is to ensure that the register is credible. And by so doing, the intention is not to disenfranchise anybody. Having a credible register of persons who qualify, only eligible Ghanaians, is not to disenfranchise anybody.
Today I can say on a party for an dream be Coben Chrome. Some of the messages are more there, but quick one na may Barbara for na the debate chat one na ediaba. The Electoral Commission should please look at the requirement for the registration once again. We plead with them to allow the guarantor system because most Ghanaians are without the Ghana card. Yes, guarantor system na samba bio. Kofo Prempe incoming assembly member. Ampeyo oti region. Okay. Enti Mr. Kofo Prempe me da sepa se enumere o hwe dwumadie na otie. Adom odoma akwa adom message no dia ba ebi edi nka ba makanti amenka onua no maka no so die bi. Greetings to lawyer Theophilus Teria, incoming parliamentary candidate Priscilla Huni Valley from Isaac Ewo Jebuni wa Huni Valley in Potem okay. Isaac here that's enumerate. Good evening, honorable. MPP should try someone different. God will not permit Kennedy Japan to rule a country like Ghana because he said he doesn't need some people in Ghana. So now Kennedy is coming to contest what? Adams Abdul Enode Abba. Eric Wakubuadi enso share numre Eric enso edine Abba or say honorable. I'm watching live from Bechem. God has already put Honorable Alan Kojo Chiramaten number 2 too sure, too direct in the presidential seat, and no amount of propaganda can change it. MPP, we need to come together as one people so that we can break the 8. Let's support Alan Chiramaten to break the 8. Master Planner Junior, aka Kintampo BMW, or MPP delegates, please vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so that we can break the 8. Simple cry. Greetings to Gifty Akosa incoming in Kranzan of parliamentary candidate. Okay. All right. Message is no a dosso. Okay. Honorable Akuoko, good evening. My name is Atimbila Patok in Tamponov. The journey to break the 8 are going to start coming Saturday. And if God permits, the special delegate to vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, boom, for him to lead. Bawumia, the way special greetings to Honorable Kola, incoming MP in Tamponov. Atimbila Pato, Tasha Jumedie, Patimbila, Yadasepa. Same wo jache pram so too for should look at the price of plot 2. Because some chiefs are selling it too much. Same ewo jache pram so. Ojo for enfa ball to so ma wo. Good evening, honorable. If MPP delegates make mistake and choose any other candidate as flag bearer, they should be ready to go to opposition. All they will have to do is action mark Kennedy Akompre Kwa Japan. Kojo Poku was a pedote and on also so a day a by Jan Mansa should take her time when reading speeches to avoid being too hasty. Now all political parties are fighting you. Assuming you were declaring results and you mentioned figures, and this should have taken you to court. So, Jemensa, take your time when you are reading a speech. Rubin Ewon Kranza. Rubin, I'm saying speech, you don't know her. Rubin, you know your drink. Because untrainable. Mammy Jane, pressure be a news. So, Tobo can, dear no, Tobo Bo. If you say a party for me, you know a war Ghana, hey, MPP NDC, 2024, OBH 16 years, from 92 by until Obi Obi ni be everything your score line na clear. Utianye now could declare results no na wanoko paba ko pe ya so mu nti ya no atobo. Why? Good evening, honorable. It's clear that some of the presidential candidates are not ready. They thought that they will get relief from government. That is why they filed. Because some people have not even visited my constituency, but yet we are coming to vote on them. Why? Ketra da Sankroma, I can tell her for regional credit. Now, we are candidates, and that's what you have a ballot paper, so by uncle around that. Ralph, most of them will be party for no second we be free. So, what's the concern on the other? Obedi wa ballot papers, honorable. If you move around, one day won't come back. My favorite is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and my humble appeal to all aspirants is that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will get more than 70% on Saturday. They should all step down and support Bawumia for 2024 elections. Ola, ewa gonna and OT. But before me closing remark about Mamin can same way. Mesre Minister of Education, Dr. Yoduchum, Education Minister. So what men can you there's a trouble looming. Na ebi a won church situation mu ye finance ministry. Teacher for no a omo trade wo training colleges na omo se omo ate atua. If you say aban hihia no omo ye mo ani so. Okay? Se mo ani so a nia wo sa aban ye ne se nyame ya do mo anya sika betimi atua ares na mo de a. Mo fa ne se no omo atuatiem. Enti atuatie no untimi ka se untua omo ka. Ewom se labor hwan mra no kire se association bi ana abadwumafo bi tie atua mpanimfo a mra no nyina kenkan bi mpanimfo ebedi animu amomate se atua no de se Ghana Medical Association om ko strike a nka leaders na edi animu amomate atua om na so mo pesika tua o members no ka beti ase bananse ya close agnom ko ati atua teacher union nom tie atua university teachers youth agmo tie atua manteda se ka se omo wan kwa adwumantie ntua omoka yes sir, we are not being fair to the teachers at radio training colleges no and Dr. Duchum special appeal through Kessben TV nim say make obete kwa bia mbefa so aside decision mbe reverse bia mo reverse because yet hana you takti atua mo ameka nkere ze days omo de tena fie o man ko school mu ntua omoka na teachers na at radio training college no mo say mo elevate na omo ye degree so ye hu omo so ye equally competent there I see atwam Sambanya sikana mo a aban no ne hyehyɛ so na mo fo mo sika ma omo na mfa asomdwe mra because I'm told to say omo so omo start no omo students ni nyina no ebe and sem bebre okrom ha sitak any education ministry Marie Raf the auditor to under 2 minutes na honorable employee
adesrede kakra be ma ye party for mabuno ne ye ne a polling station executives ne constituency executives ne party for ni nyina say ya ade ya conduct ye hu yi ade ba ko MPP for ya ade ne say ye kire ya adwene eduru abato ne twema ne ya kan ho abom me ye delegate chema untumi ye delegate sa na MP sa horo nyina so ye delegate enu nti ne ye wo election committee a omo ye neutral na omo ye fair omo na conduct elections no nti me I have an opinion to make a choice choose a candidate I prefer so with my lady party no. Yes, I may be a regional officer, but I'm also a delegate. I'm not regional executives are not conducting the elections. So the elections is being conducted by the election committee and elections. So they said they made me want my opinion. The regional executives your opinion, MPs your opinion to make a choice. You know, also I will hear me out if you also GD say a beer different candidate near to Abamana. Obetime the party and your campaign man devoid of insults, devoid of attacks, devoid of and near my bit party in post the elections. It's meaning yes, after Saturday, any November 4th, candidate obey imagine. You know, bit my car boom as we support to candidate. Me, I always say these things. Say me kroma danguma say, and my bushim. People respect me for how far God has brought me. Okay. It's very difficult for me, say, giving opportunity on platforms. Make us say tiam penny for dria. Or more conduct leaders for the party. I respect each of them. I prefer say the candidate to bet my power there. Yeah, right. That's you can't do anything, especially when I'm going to vote. Okay. My vote may be secret, but canvassing support is not something we can hide it. Ebasani are hypocrite. You are pretending. Okay. To mesre any akanyina say to me yes sir. New project candidate here support why we are. Did they be a mahu? Okay. You bet my cabo masum di me mobilize it to win.
But no crane so they say dina me pair on your Buzuba seven. Bebe kabio. In election, nipa obey address us or no neko. As we knew, as who said you be declare. Arabuzuba, ya radio yache, politics ya di yache. In elections, patromutie me. Obi obe na adwen say aso wala nkakra, aso oba omia kakra, aso ohano, omo hu si omo e declare. They already chat for grand, they enko, yeah. Oko regional elections. Regional secretary. O microphone off, but so my na.
One of the people you see him work with me until recently. My first point of call, my campaign, was me at the Biase.
Oh no, okay.
If I don't have the coin.
Okay. Only I take him.
There many was 6 constituencies in my enclave.
Okay, and so come on.
Later did I know.
Akwa wait my poison.
Yeah.
Any wait my poison. Such
Only the coin, you know, no coin, but
to car front unsu ni ade nyina one ne nom.
just say obotia.
Say he was working against me. So people can be with you.
That's serious.
You say, but we have boxing no more.
I see. Oh no, take care. Call constituency 6 ni na. Do ya no afre akwa no me na
Say obi ye adwuma tia me na sama no kofa agent breme.
Why na?
Dangerous.
Nipa me na me se won kofa agent breme ko no knowing this is my person.
Yeah, auntie.
No knowing that nipa na me se won only select agent man you. No knowing he was against me.
But such people in politics,
you see, they are there.
What
I say, they are there.
They are very dangerous
the fact that people are following you, no, and just say they are with you.
Okay. I don't find chat on your ponko.
Now say last week, let me do a birthday. Everybody that called me, Obia Femia, hey, I thought I'll be there.
I said,
I touch our birthday. Everybody that calls me, I touch our birthday. So I said, okay.
I touch it.
I touch her.
Well, that's the name of
okay. Or bossing. Be a firm, I touch because everybody be very you know. Every year be a do. Obi a say Obi a nchemehwe there. Enya touch her. So everybody wants to find out what he gave to me. Na why na luma nyo no be see me trim say. The ultimi yenti ne bebrebe.
Oh God.
E sha hunti ne bebrebe.
Hunti na.
Ene samrani.
Ye mo samrani.
Ene osere kwa.
Nti wo soro. Ne nipa ye wa ayahwe ye.
Ya
me de beja mo no.
Ai pese mu yanka ma oyi sanyum no eto ho maye. Ose ehye hunti ene bebrebe. Utimi yenti ne yema samrani. Ne to da bia ya na ye ne osere kwa. Ye no. Ahana brother me akwa dwumre o favorite Tuesday evening show Adwenkyere on Kessben TV. Yadesi na yadamose. Anyway, mpenifo anim de fo bebo ye honorable for Rajima Boy Didro na friend Zuba, former MC Obuase, and the Asante Regional Youth Commander, Youth Organizer Raphael Safo Patrick. Ba menka we ntwa to say oka nipa do no ho na nipa obeyi nanim se ono de oba omia or Kennedy or wala no. Masa nipa no mum fa ni GML fi se omo ma yeso omu gina mfimfi no. Kotie besefo no omuno ho pa yene mo edinkra mamina producer say akua PSA asare bediako chief executive producer director Ajimai and Isaac and so cameraman and Dr. Tobra omunyina bojuma ya pages adaroma uko Facebook e Kessben FM 93.3 Kessben FM obenya bia hwe ho and Nana Kwame very hard working young man adaroma and microphone bibia any sound no bibia dana kwam yama munyina good night yama de chair da sene yebesesi na MPP elections ebekoso Saturday ya the results no ebebra ochira no payenhia e wa Kessben 93.3 FM e Kumase and 92.9 FM menu speaker Kwame Apia ko betra so won cry and Kessben TV so na de akabia